Picking up exactly where we left off. Welcome back to Tavern Keeper. Hope you're having a great day. Last video, we got ourselves set up with bread. Got ourselves now making some soup. Of course, we have the standard grill and everything as well to make things. A very large kitchen, to be honest. It'd be nice if I could move some of the ingredients maybe into the center of the kitchen. I think that'd be neat if that was allowed to happen. Oh, and they're not bringing the stuff inside. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's great. You're not bringing anything inside. You there, Jurgen. Let me adjust your schedule because you've been a dedicated janitor and that's great, but I think I'd rather you get just a couple hours less dedicated janitor. I think that's what I'd like to see. So that you can come on in here, be a generalist, bring that stuff inside, please. There you go. Oh, or not. Get a more pressing situation like serving customers. I guess that's fine. So we need a lot of customers. We need a lot of customers to buy a lot of stuff, okay? It needs to happen. So right now on our menu, if people want to order things, they can order 3 out of the 4 of these things. Morsel soup is 14 gold. Grilled hen is 9. Grilled skewer 9. I feel like the hen should be a higher price. I feel like it should be 10. Maybe even a bit more. Yeah, I feel like we should go a little higher than that because it's certainly a hen is going to be better than a rat, right? It's got to be. I feel like it's got to be. And hens certainly cost me more than the rats do, I think. So we want to do that. And looks like we have a lot of customers right here, too. Getting more.
Our food has earned a 2-star rating.
That's what I wanted to see. Very nice. Okay. And then baking bread is still a thing we need to do. Request bread, bake bread. So open the larder overview. Find your bread recipe and increase the requested amount. Oh. Okay, hold on. How does this work? So side dish, bread, brown bread. This is not available. Hold on. I need to request bread. Yes. Need to increase production. There we go. And now that will get us baking it. Yes. So let's do that. I only want like 30 fresh water in stock. Okay. We're learning things here. We got the dartboard last time too. That's what a lot of them like. Of course, they throw knives at it. And we also have some decent lighting for people around here so they could enjoy stuff at the table. You know, we need to be able to serve them the drinks that they want and the food that they want and stuff too. So you got to be reasonably patient with us while we do that. It's taking a bit. You got to come all the way back here. So part of me's thinking, again, we need more employees. But I want to hold off on that because we need to make sure that we're paying our debts. I want to get out of debt by this video. We're going to have a very stable income and we're going to get out of debt this video, okay? That's what I want to do. I can get rid of this one at 204. I can get rid of this one. Whatever the value here is, hopefully it's higher than this. We could then use the lower interest rate to finance this one, but I think the way the interest system is working here, that would actually cost me more. It's I don't know. It seems like I have to pay half the due interest anyway. So for right now, I'm kind of just gonna do nothing, let the game go, and just keep an eye on our stock. Keep an eye on how much we have. See, we only have 1 game hen left, so we're gonna want to get an order for more. For more hen, it's 218. Is what we have in stock right now, and I'm gonna want to get more. Trail rations, common rats, they don't have any hens. Okay, so that's a problem. We can grab let's just make sure we keep our rats in stock, I guess. I wanted the hens though. Let's come back over here. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's over here. I don't think this is it. Well, it is. Yeah, it's this one here. Farmers Guild. Okay, so what we want is, we want some more game hens. So let's grab 2 more sets of that. And then there's the carrots as well. And I think the carrots are good because we need vegetables to put into the stew, right? So we probably should get some of that too. And it's going to put me over the mark here. So we'll go like this. And we need to pay 179. So it's pretty much what we need to pay. Hopefully somebody pays a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So we can afford our debt payments. tonight. That's nice. We got 219 in the bank. We need to pay 190. And then we're going to have more hen coming in.
Skeleton is looking for a new job by now. You should check the new applicants. Maybe he'd like to work here.
Yes, I want to see him. So Cuthbert, we met him at the end of the last video too. Previously worked in a dungeon, guarding doors. He's always smiling. And he's enthusiastic. Dogs make them nervous. Oh, sorry. If there are enthusiastic dogs, he's nervous about that. Gotcha. He's a very good server. Very good, pretty good chef, etc. He's unique, and he's also frightening. Patrons have a 20% chance to react negatively when interacting with him. I'm not sure that's something I want to have happen right now. He's slow, he's clumsy, he's cold tolerant, which makes a lot of sense. He's immune to diseases, also makes a lot of sense. And he's dead inside. Outside too. So that's happening. What we could do is maybe put him in the kitchen. And I don't know if he sleeps. I don't remember if he sleeps, but he's a unique character and I really want him in here. So I'm going to hire him. But what I need to see is how can we put him to work effectively without him scaring everybody, right? So I'm going to get into his schedule. And I think I'm going to get him to try... Let's have him be a janitor overnight so he can clean things. We'll get him to be a chef, let's say, during this part of time here. We can do dog's body stuff like here and here. And then go back to being a chef, kind of like this. So we have a little bit of a restock period here. And this sort of keeps him out of... Like, it keeps him away from the other people is what I'm kind of looking to do here. I don't know if he sleeps. So I'm going to see how that works. Because he's, you know, undead. So we'll keep a look at this. Because his happiness is up here. His energy is here. It says plus 800 per hour because undead require almost no rest. Yeah. So he is going to never need to sleep. That's great. So no beds needed for him either.
Into the red.
Oh, because I hired him. Right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 7 is no big deal. We'll be all right. There's some more ingredients, and I can actually have you do some other stuff here too. So if I go to your open schedule, like right here, you could be doing dog's body stuff as well. This is like moving ingredients inside after deliveries and everything. That's pretty good too. So we'll have you do this, and then you can just be a chef all day. That's actually pretty good. That way my other people can do other things, and then you don't have to interact with customers. Oh, do we still have one? We still are missing one bed, aren't we? All right, that's no good. But see, like, he can just walk around and he's just going to clean things now. It's perfect. It's great. Now he's going to do dog's body stuff, which is, you know, bringing stuff inside. There we go. He can do all these things overnight. He's great.
If we don't get out of the red, we could go bankrupt.
I just feel like the bankruptcy timer is not long enough, you know? You should be able to owe money for a full 24 hours. I get it. Like, with the harder difficulty, they've raised that up a little bit, but I feel like it's just not... I don't know. I guess that's the nature of the harder difficulty, right? I guess that's just how it goes. This place is absolutely disgusting, though. There's so much filth everywhere. Like, this is horrible. Oh, we've got to do something about this. Everything is just disgusting. And that's what Cuthbert's going to help us with, right? That janitor stuff overnight is going to be great. I think, anyway. So right now he's acting as a dog's body, but I feel like I need to get him doing something else. 7 gold, guys. Like, 7? Really? 7. Yeah, the merchants arrived. Sure. I mean, surely somebody's going to come in. Somebody's got to come in and pay me 7 gold. I don't want to sell anything. If I have to sell something, it's just sad. I think I do. Because there's no customers that are going to arrive in time. That's the problem with this timer, is that no customers actually show up. So if you do go in the red, you have to sell something. At all. No, you can't go in the red at all. So we'll take and sell this little lantern right here, which is worth nothing. Great. We'll sell... God. Yeah, we'll sell this lantern. I hate that I have to do that, but yeah. Okay, we'll do that. We're out of debt. Fine. We have a positive balance again. Fine, whatever. And then Cuthbert can go into his chef making. He can go be a chef. And then what I think I want to do is find somebody who's better. Durgan is better at cleaning. So we'll get Durgan to be janitor like this. I want you doing more janitorial work. And then Cuthbert will just... Honestly, I think you can probably stop being a chef there. We're probably good with a chef like this. So more janitorial stuff for you. Just we really need to like a full-time janitor, somebody always sweeping, somebody always cleaning, because there's just so much dirt, and it's just seems like it's impossible to keep up. Everybody's sweeping right now. It's pretty crazy. All right, once we get enough money to where I feel like I can buy a bed, we need to get another one. We crafted some bread, and now we have a 2-star rating. Nope, our drinks are back to 1 star. Because we don't have a 2-star tap room. Is it because of the light? Did removing that light cause my tap room to drop in ranking? No way, come on. It might have. Because of the light. Yeah, it did. Having less light caused it to drop in rating. Wow. Okay. So we have 2 stars for the drinks. We have 2 stars for the food. Now we need 2 stars for services. We need a bulletin board and a comfy chair. It's just buying things. Is the only thing I got to do there is just buy some things. And I am running really low on cash. Oh my gosh. It's just impossible. It's just impossible, man. Like, we didn't have hardly any customers today. Here's a gift. Tell me it's a bulletin board. Stein shelf. Okay, I mean, it's decor, and decor is not a bad thing. It's just, it's not the thing I needed for my goals, but all right. Decorative, the Stein shelf. You could place this over here, I guess. Cool. That works for me too. Any other decorative things we can place for free? No, nothing free anyway. Anything at all that's free, I'll take it. I do think I want this, like polish the floors without them, right? Like the cleaning gear. I feel like I want that, but it's just not in the cards for me right at this moment. So we need to pay $199 in 2 hours. Really? $199, you guys. So 8. I'm down 8. This is the worst.
Oh dear.
The worst.
The coffers are empty.
It's just like there's one extra client. It's just one extra customer would get me out of that situation. That's it. And then he's cleaning all night, which is perfect, but an infestation nest appeared. Oh, isn't that just lovely? Somebody should go ahead and do that. Cuthbert, want to come over here and do that, buddy? There you go. He just... That's how you get rid of it? You just... It's a pile driver. That's how he gets rid of the nest. Okay, cool. Well, still down 8 gold. So, I mean... I gotta take a hit. It cost me... What is it to buy one of those? It's 25 every time. I'm just gonna get 12 back. I just don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of this. Tired of doing that. I'm gonna sell a pallet. If I sell 2 pallets, I still have to buy them back. Toilet, wash basin. I still don't have the bed either. I need another bed. Fine. There's nothing else I can do, man. All right. One extra client tonight would be swell, you know? Just one person. One extra person that buys one extra drink. That's all I want. And it looks like we've got, what, 2.5 days remaining on that one. Carrots are good.
I wish someone would throw my bottle into the Fantasy Sea. I could float all the way to the edge.
My goodness, look how dirty this is. We got dedicated cleaning going on all night, and it's still this filthy. How does all this filth continue to come in like this? I got the placemat here. They got to be getting in from somewhere else. I mean, it could be this, but they're not really going out that way. It could be this, but they're not really going out that way much. They're mostly just staying right in this area. I guess it's this bathroom area, I think, is technically outside, right? Isn't this technically outside? Yeah. So that's an issue. What I think I'd rather do here is make this a bathroom and then make this a bathroom. So there's 2 of them. But the whole thing's inside at that point. That's what I'd like to do. I don't know. 20% chance for someone to freak out with Cuthbert. What does he do as a chef? Right? Is he just gonna? He's just gonna wait for food orders, right? So like, he's not really all that useful at the moment as a chef. He's gonna wait for food orders and then, act upon it. There he goes. Yeah, there you go. That's what we'd like to see. Just constantly rocking that. Lots and lots of food coming through. I need more tables. I need more things for people to do. I need more lighting. It'd be nice to have windows too, right? I don't think that's the ability to do that is in the game. You can't really rough masonry, rough bricks, mortar. You can't really do anything regarding like windows. Polished ornate frames. Yeah, you just put them. Oh, you can make them bigger, smaller. Yeah, movements. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do in the game, and I haven't really gotten into it because the economics of it is far more interesting to me. But it's please just have enough money. Just have enough money to pay your bill. That's it. 201, man. You kidding me? It's a lot. Look at it go up. But at least, hey, look, it's 277 now. I think we're in business. So we can put this back now, right? And keep it forever and ever. So we can stay 2-star. Because right now we're not even 1-star because we don't have the drinks in stock. Here we go. Do that. There we go. Two drinks in stock there. All right. Everyone loads the drinks in and then we can be a 2-star, yeah? Or do we need 2 different drinks? I think you need 2 different drinks. Those are both the same drink. But it's fine. We need to work our way up to the bulletin board and comfy chairs and stuff. All right, now pause for a second. Can I afford a bed? No, I can't afford a bed. If I drop this and get my full refund for it though, now I can afford a bed today. 215. Yes, it'd be 217 after I spend 50. I can get a bed. It's a situation, man. That is a situation. But everybody has a bed now, and we're gonna have enough to pay this and have a little bit left over. There we go. Wowzers. So now everyone can sleep. No one has to be super depressed. You can all get your energy back. And Cuthbert can, keep working, keep grinding away on the filth. And I think I want him to, yeah, he can do dog's body stuff for a couple hours and go right back to janitor. I think for about that long. And then he'll be a chef here. It just needs someone to just be dedicated to cleaning all the time. It's just got to happen, man. That's all he's going to do all day. I'd like him to get rid of this infestation thing. We need the nest be gone stuff. There's a special thing you got to use to get rid of those things. And I think if I go, I don't know which store it is that does it. I do need to order some stuff, and I don't have enough money for it. This is just drink it. I don't have enough money for that plus the delivery. But there is another seller. Not the berries. It might even be the merchant that travels, but there's a bucket you can get that helps you deal with these guys like that. And then if you could maybe just focus on this room specifically, that'd be great. I still don't have my lantern. The Halflington Post. A well-trained pig was the price. Issue 427 says Marcia Cliptooth's nephew lost forever. Local ironsmith, Marcia Cliptooth, is mourning the loss of her nephew, Seth. He moved to Merriman, she said in an emotional interview. I'll never see him again. Or just at holidays. And this 10-day he'll be back to visit, he said. And when he needs laundry done, of course. But aside from that, he's gone as good. He's as good as gone, I mean. Yeah. But aside from that, he's good as gone. It's how probably every mother feels when their child leaves for college or, you know, gets a life of his own, right? It's probably how they all feel. All right, the merchant's here. I have 12 gold, not a lot, but I do want to see what he's got. Sessional crabs. Yeah, traveler's bread. We could kind of make our own bread now, though. So we don't really need to buy the bread. We have 15 in stock, so we don't need that. We have 10 in stock on the swamp rats, and they're good for another 13 and a half hours. Oh, wonderful. They're just going to go bad anyway. Morsel soup is good for a little while. Yeah, I need a different kind of brew, though. That's the thing. So Breath of the Mountain. We're going to get one of these things from him. And then what we can do is we can swap this for Breath of the Mountain. That's going to bring us back to 2 stars, provided we get... Well, I think you gotta get an extra decoration in here in order for that to work. So there we go. But it's okay. Can I have customers, please? There we go. They just don't come enough. Like, not enough of them are showing up. I need them to come here so they can pay me a lot of money. I need a lot of money, please. Pay me what you can pay me. 70% satisfaction is good, though, right? 32. Let's go ahead and, against my best wishes here, go ahead and get ourselves a 2-star just by having that lantern there. And now let's take a look at our debts. What do we got? 81 pays this off. I like it. I think we do it. Okay, now we can borrow 175 at an 18% rate and pay this one off so that we don't have this big payment, which is an interesting proposal as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we use that money to pay this one off. Okay, so now we're down to 208 in total debt. And we have 175 basically as our total debt. So we could pay this off with 175 right now. If we, can get up to that point. We may not be able to, but a lot less debt, right? That's where we want to be. And our bill is 142 at the end of the day. So I think we're okay. We need to get more in. I don't have enough drinks. Are you kidding me? Missing ingredients. We don't have the game hen. Ugh. This is brutal. Brutal, I say. How much is left in this? We have 10 in stock. Demand is 20. Okay. So we're going to run out of drinks again, which I can't afford to have happen. So thankfully, we do have a little bit of extra cash, but I can't afford to actually run out of drinks. I need it. So we're going to grab you. And let's get 2 of you. And you know what? Let's just get 2 of each. We're going to pay for it. Bring that down. And I probably should have expedited it to get it faster, but that's extra cash to do that. Tell you what we could also do maybe is it's 29 gold to do a fast delivery. I think we'll be all right. Let's see. When does it show up? Brewery's here in 20 hours. Yikes. I don't know about that. It may not be fast enough. We got some presents to open here. Looks like the feast. The decorative painting there. We also have the farm tool rack, another thing that I already have one of those, but I don't know if it's actually counting because it was in the place already. It's free. It's sitting right over here. I got this one right here, which I can't click for some reason. There it goes. Yeah, farm tool rack. So I've already got one of those. They're just not out here in the area this way. And yeah, we need to serve more drinks. What's the debt payment? It's 1 something, right? 155. Oh, good. So we did that. That's the thing. Hey, it's over that much though. I think we'll be all right. We still have to buy drinks, but they're on their way. The big merchant dude is not going to be here soon enough though, so I'm gonna have to rely on that delivery. We just have to pay 167, which we could totally do today as long as we get a full customer base. We get a whole bunch of customers. We only have 6 more of Gunther's Blood Grok in stock. No good. Tavern operating hours. Patrons will visit your tavern as long as at least one tap room is open for business. To adjust a tap room's operating hours, select it and click on the schedule icon. Use a staff schedule to make sure your staff are working during operation time. So I can adjust my hours. I can. So if I want to open, let's say at 6 a.m., I can do that. Yeah, I can. Polish floors. When added to a room schedule, any available generalist or janitors will use a mop to clean and polish the floor of the room. It requires cleaning gear. So this is, I think, the polishing. I don't know this, but I'm just like spitballing here. I think the polishing helps it stay clean. As opposed to just the general stuff I'm doing already. Okay, it's 5:25 a.m. Where's my skeleton buddy? Skeleton buddy. Where is my skeleton buddy? He's not around. Skeleton friend. Where is he? Where's my undead helper? This isn't my list of employees. Where's my list of employees?
I know you're the boss, but make sure to give yourself lots of breaks, okay?
You're just saying I've been playing too long. Where's my list of... Do I have to go to the schedule? Is that the only way to see it? Yeah, he's not there anymore. I didn't fire him. What happened? Wait, what happened? How is he gone? Okay, so I went back a couple of days and replayed things a little bit, and I don't know, I still don't know what happened to my skeleton friend. But like, he's here now. Cuthbert is here now. If I go to schedule, right, he's over here now. I think maybe he got unhappy and left. I don't know. It didn't really tell me. But what I've done is I'm giving him some breaks. It's, you know, it said that skeletons really don't need any rest, but I mean, maybe they need some. Okay. So what I did is he's going to have 3 hours off right here and 2 hours off here and then 1 hour off here between, you know, changing from chef to janitor or whatever. Just kind of giving him a little bit of time off. And we'll see how that works. I don't know. I had just enough money to pay my finances. That's fun. And Stumpfoot's Pride. What's this one? This one is the Cuthbert's Blood Grog. Okay, so we want Stumpfoot's Pride to be in there. I'm out of drinks, pretty much out of drinks. But I think, like I said, today we're going to get out of debt entirely. And I think today is the day because I'm looking at this. I only have 44 to pay off, and then that is it. No more loans. Feels pretty good, man. We could just pay that off right now, or today, I guess, once people actually show up, if they show up. I do need some money for material, though, okay? I do need some ingredients, for example. I don't have anything for soup. I don't have any rats available, so like food orders are going to be really hard to get today. And that's just kind of how that is. So, and I'd love to order some, but without money, I can't really do that. So I could take this loan. Get 175 and then, you know, use this 170, but I'm just right back in it and I just don't want to. So we're going to have one day where we've got a tap room active. That's fine. We just can't really give them a whole lot of food. There's still bread on the menu, right? We still have, yeah, everything's missing ingredients. So we can't give them any food. That's a problem. Yeah. Bread is available. They could have some of that, I guess. But like otherwise, no, it's just drinks today. But we can fix that for tomorrow. And we have, well, let's see. Tavern's opening soon. Tavern closes. Merchant comes in 24 hours. And then again, shortly after that. And yeah, so I think we're going to be all right. I just have to get orders in from the world. So as soon as people show up, it looks like they really don't show up at all until after 10. It's kind of where it really is, but it is a tavern after all, so being open in the morning maybe doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So today we're gonna get out of debt entirely. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Done. We are out of debt. That's it. We don't owe anyone anything. So everyone come in and buy my stuff so I can replenish my supply without going into debt, hopefully. So 96 is pretty good. 99 is pretty good. Let's go ahead, see what our payment's gonna have to be. Right, end of the day payment right now is at 96. That's just for wages and stuff, right? That's good. And got this gift. Okay. A plate shelf this time. I think I got the mugs last time, right? Because this is back, I think, a couple of days. We don't.
The world map has tons of info
It's
on
right
it.
there, actually.
Shops, anecdotes, facts, but nothing about me.
For some reason, right? So let's get 2 more game hen, and let's get. I want to get some carrots for the stews and stuff too. So we'll get some of those. Let's order some food.
Reason.
And then we're going to come over here and let's order some more drink too. I'm thinking probably 2 of the Stumpfoot Pride, 2 of the Apfel Schlem, whatever that is, and then 1 Quick Blossoms, just so we have extra supply. All right, so that's going to help us a lot. And we have some extra flours and stuff coming for the bread. That should be good. Our payments for our wages are pretty high, though. It's 106, so might have ordered too much stuff. We'll see. It'll be really nice if we can actually make this payment and not have to get debt to do it. God, we're so close. So close. We're out of stock here of the blood grog. I need more of those things to come in. 90. Oh, so close. Storybook, though. Oh, it's a guy. Just says guy. Oh, boy. Stock's delivered. Let me make sure that my skeleton friend is still here. There he is. Yeah, he's still here. I don't know where he went last time or why he left. Starting to think maybe it was some kind of misclick, and I'm hoping that's not the case.
1 round of mugs, please, and fill each one with liquid. Nothing weird or unusual, though. I'd specifically like the normal kind of liquid that an individual of my species would consume for hydration or for pleasure. The adventurer seems uncomfortable in his well-worn armor. The crossbow slung over his shoulder slips off, and he awkwardly readjusts it. They aren't all for me. It's my turn to order the liquids for my group of companions. 1 mug is for me, and 1 each for them, as is standard.
Yeah, blink twice if you're being held hostage. I like that.
What? No, I'm not. This is a normal, voluntary drink order. Never mind, this is all going wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
He glances briefly over his shoulder and flashes a nervous smile at his group. They wave. Look, I'm a changeling, okay?
Yeah.
I was in a dungeon, and this group of adventurers came through. One of them was lagging behind, so I decided to introduce myself. It startled him. He fell in a pit. I felt awful, totally responsible. So I took his form and caught up with the group.
That makes total sense now, yeah. I was like, is this guy an alien? He's speaking like he's not himself, you know? Why would you do that?
In the moment, it seemed the kind thing to do. I told them he had decided to go solo and that he was going his own way. No hard feelings. Then they could leave him behind without knowing the grisly details about what happened to him. Just him.
Right. What went wrong?
They were so kind. They really wanted him around and seemed so hurt that he'd just abandoned the group. So I stayed. For them. Him. Me. He wilts a little. It was great at first. They kept their old friend, I got new ones, everybody wins. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm not cut out for the adventuring life. I feel like a fake, and it's only a matter of time before they realize it too.
I mean, it's because you are. You literally are. Well, you're a changeling. Surely you can keep up the act.
They haven't caught on yet, but they will. I'm making this up as I go. I don't even know how to fire this thing. He readjusts the crossbow gingerly, flinching, as though afraid it will go off. You don't have the heart to tell him it isn't loaded. I could say I hit my head, have amnesia. That's something that happens to you solid types, right?
Sure.
Maybe I'll learn enough on the job to grow into the role. Wish me luck.
I like the amnesia idea. You go for it, man. Good luck. You solid types, right? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna end the day with 123. 123. Payment is 128. Of course it is. The 134. Yay! We got it. Hey, no debt, and paid the bills, and we're not negative. Oh, look at that! I did it, guys. It happened, and everybody has their beds. And Skeleton Guy has a little bit of a break, right? He can be a little bit of a break. I just don't know about putting him on server, right? Because of the whole like scary thing. I just don't know about that part. I feel like that's not a good idea, but I mean, maybe he won't be that scary. It says a 20. Uh-oh. Something caught fire. Uh-oh. Hang on. What is it that caught fire? It says something caught fire, but is it? It's just the surface behind him, right? Fire. Is Elijah frozen? Not reacting. Which one's the happiest? You know what? Actually, hey, here you go, Cuthbert. Can you do something about the fire? No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do at all. There's a fire there, you guys. That's what it is. Now I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the frickin'. Okay, so everybody's going back to sleep now. And there's this exclamation point above his head. I'm not really sure, but so far nothing caught fire this time. Yeah, that's weird. Like all I wanted him to do was like I didn't want here, run here, staff room's clean here. Okay, can you clean this? Can I get him to do it while everybody's sleeping? No. So he does have something he needs to do, right? He eats, right? Like he's got time. He needs breaks, right? You got to give him breaks. I think that's really what it is. Even though he's able to stay awake forever, you still got to give him breaks. And you know, maybe he wakes up from the noise. I don't know. But I think this is the time where we really start to snowball this. You know, we got the brewery delivery happening very soon. We got some other stuff coming here, looks like pretty soon. There's our hen, right? So those ingredients are ready to rock. Here is our merchant is here, but he arrives too soon, as the merchant almost always does. So I don't have any food, or I don't have any money to give him. He's gonna leave in about an hour. And there's just no money to give him. Yeah, the money's gonna come in just right before he leaves. Basically, they're gonna pay right as he leaves. Yep, there he goes. And then now I'll have money. Nope. Just a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So our delivery will give us one more beer. This is gonna take the tap room out of commission, which is not good. The tap room is not going to be open as soon as they order one more drink. Yeah, so now the tap room is closed, but now our drinks are coming in. I would say just in time, but I would have rather you been here earlier. Really would have. Quick Blossom is in there. Stumpfoot's Pride. Let's actually not do Quick Blossom because it's got a longer shelf life. So we'll put Stumpfoot's Pride in there, and then Apfel Schlam or whatever in the other one. There we go.
Well, that wasn't my doing.
The weather changed. The weather changed to snow. Is it snow? Cuthbert's storybook. Ooh. What's going on with Cuthbert? Here we go. A bone to
beggar
pick.
rambles in. Surprisingly, he approaches Cuthbert. You watch as Cuthbert pats his hips where pockets would be, then tips his skull forward and claps it on the back. A pair of gold coins come tumbling out of his open jaw into the beggar's hand. Cuthbert watches him go, then turns his lidless stare to you. Decent sort, him. Do you think I may have been a beggar? You know, in me first go around. Sure wish I could remember sometimes.
Maybe I can help. Can you remember anything at all?
Well, I do have one vague memory about watching a town burn. There was gold heaped at my feet, and humans were running all around shouting. Seems like an odd thing to do. He rubs his chin with the gentle scrape of bone on bone. Aside from that, it's pretty hazy. Bits and pieces like something heavy in my hands, someone begging for mercy, my cheek being itchy. All meaningless without context, you know?
Right. So meaningless. Right, yeah. I think I can take a guess at what you used to be. Can you recall what you were holding?
He hefts the mop in his hands, staring vacantly at it. Wood handle like this one? Yeah, that seems right. Heavier, though. Something with a metal head, like an axe or a spear or a shovel. He looks back up. Oh, maybe I was doing a bit of gardening.
Yeah, that's probably it. What were the people shouting?
I think it was something like, Cuthbert throws his arms in the air, waving them from side to side. Ah, I'm on fire. Ah.
Right, I can guess. Yeah.
You think so? Bless you, that was dead easy. I should have asked you for help ages ago. Cuthbert leans on his mop, his posture wistful. What a relief. I spent so long as a dungeon henchman. To tell the truth, it'd be a real nice change to think of myself in a more positive light. Could even get back to me old line of work one day. After you're dead and gone, of course.
Of course, yeah. All that golden fire, you distressed. You distributed disaster relief funds. Oh, were you an actor? Sounds like a play. It's possible that you were a pirate king. It's possible. What's this guy doing? That's cool. You know what? I think maybe you were an actor. Sounds like a play.
That's it. That explains why I'm such a people skeleton. It's that performer's ebullience. Maybe I can think of some more details. Put on a performance here in the tavern. Be good to get back to me living roots, so to speak. His skull is bobbing up and down enthusiastically as he returns to work with a vigour, and he's still musing to himself as you leave him to his tasks. Explains why there was so much stage blood everywhere.
Sure.
Should have thought of it myself.
Yeah, it was obvious. You definitely should have thought of that yourself. Skeleton man. Wow. I'm actually kind of interested to see what this weather change does for us, though. I mean, it's this doesn't seem like the kind of area that's normally snowing. So it looks like our payment's 72 gold. That seems pretty good. I think we're gonna be all right. So what I'm gonna do here really quick, so I can learn a little bit more information about all these question marks and what they're gonna want here. We're gonna go ahead and get some more information. Pump a little bit of gold into this little thing here so we know more. Here we go. So scroll racks. Yeah, we got to go back and get those scroll racks going. And a bulletin board as well. Some people want the bulletin board as well. So we'll take a look at that. See if we can afford that in a second here. 79 gold. Seems pretty good. We just have to stay ahead of that pay amount. So if we can stay ahead of that, I'll be fine. So looks like we're all right. So increased entertainment need. Ends in 3.3 hours. More patrons want entertainment. So, scroll rack counts as entertainment, I suppose. So we'll go ahead and grab this and get this back up there. Let's put this maybe right next to this picture here. We'll pop it right there. It's 35 gold, and then we're going to have it be the new orc times, okay? So we'll do that, and I think we're going to be all right with our... Yeah, we're going to be okay there. So 138, now 99. Okay, so... what we want to see is this. I just wanted to see this. I wanted to show that. Okay. Next, we need to get a bulletin board. It's worth 20. And the bulletin board can be right. We're going to put this maybe over by the... yeah. Okay, bulletin board can be over there. That's fine. So now we have a bulletin board in place, and we have the scroll rack. So everybody who wants these types of things, they can get them. I think we'll be all right. So there is the payouts. We are up 56 bucks. From there, we can get a comfy chair, because that's another thing that people have been wanting is a comfy chair. And I think we put that maybe over by the dartboard, maybe right here next to the taps. Although I do want another tap here, I think. So maybe not. Maybe in this corner. Ooh, can I fit it right with the dartboard? Okay, tell you what we'll do. We'll take the... we're going to take this, and we're going to move it slightly so that we can fit the chair right next to it. It's a comfy chair right there. Move the bulletin board as close to that chair as we can. There we go. And then we have 6 gold remaining. But that should cater to a lot of needs that we're having to worry about. And then I just need more bar space now, too. And I also need the filth to go away. That's the big thing. The filth needs to go. And there's a lot of really red areas here that I think are going to need to be taken care of here. I think part of it might be this. I don't have the money yet, but I think I'm going to redo this bathroom. We're going to redo the bathroom. And I think if we rezone, let's say, if I make it empty, it costs me. Yeah, no. These are costs. If I make it empty, that's not what I want to do. I want to put, like, have this be a little bathroom and then have this be a little bathroom, and then there's 2 of them, right? That's what I'm more interested in. So we're going to have to look at...
We're fresh out of gold. We need to earn more soon.
That's actually fine, you know? It's actually fine. We've got 12 hours now, I think. It's not showing me the... Man, there's so many different things here. We have infestations. Where are the infestations? Oh, right here. Right here. Remove by hand. Somebody come over here and remove this infestation. Yeah, this whole thing needs to be taken care of. There you go, buddy. Thank you for that. And then here's our warning for bankruptcy right there. But I think we're going to be fine there because we'll have people come in and buy things from us in a second. I would think anyway. It's 9:30. There we go. You got people finally coming in. We can tend to them and we'll be back.
Bankruptcy warning.
It's fine. We'll be back in. It's almost done. 4 hours. Yeah, see all these people? We're fine. There we go. All right, so I solved it. 2-star drinks, 2-star food, 2-star services. Huh? We should be reaching a 2-star rating because of that. Should be anyway. We just need 10 satisfied patrons and an average patron satisfaction of 75%. So close to having that. What's going to happen next once we hit those marks? I don't know. You guys can find out by coming back for the next video. We should have more progression there because there's no more debt. Yeah, it's good. I've figured it out. Take it easy. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.